So you can see the House Arts .uk, the collaboration, and I've got another camera over here. I can show you the one that I painted months ago, and I do mean months ago. In the middle of the summer, I believe, was when this one was sent to me. So I went on their website, and like I said, I will show awesome pictures wherever I have space, either side of my head here. Looks like I've got space on both sides. This is kind of cool. But I wanted, get some of this stuff over here, to see some of their paintings. These things are huge. What I wanted was these. I wanted some of their paintbrushes. And so that's why I was on their website. Because I wanted some of those awesome blue paintbrushes that they had sent me with that painting. And so I decided that I was like, I'm just going to go get some of their paintbrushes, which I did, and I put them in my cart, of course. And then I started looking at their paintings, and I started drooling, of course. And it's just, they're not your $5-6 paintings at all. They are not. They're up there a little ways. So, I mean, they send you good stuff, and they send you the good brushes with good paints. I mean, that's just the way they do things. So I ordered 2 paintings, and they're really good size. The first one that let's see, make sure I show you the right one that I'm looking at here. One of them is of some white birch trees, and I think that's the one that's here. I don't know if that light you can see. I don't know if you can see it all that well. It's huge. These are, I think, 50 by 60, maybe, something like that. They have the plastic paint carriers in them, and then you get your set of paints with them. You get your paint guide thing also. So that's one of them. And when I was a kid, my father would he would always, whenever he knew a lot about trees, and I don't know who taught him trees. I don't know, and it's one of those things where I don't know if he just learned them on his own, but he knew like what a white birch was. He knew what, like maple trees and stuff like that. So if he's seen a plant or a tree, he would tell me what they were and that sort of thing. And I just thought white birch trees were just absolutely gorgeous. And I have a river birch tree in my yard. I think they're cool the way they look when their bark peels. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. When you have to be spiritual to understand this story. When my father passed away when I was 19. And when my mother was passing away a few years ago, I was looking out the window and it was cold, and I mean, it was in January, so it was cold and yucky outside. And I was like, I wish I knew that Dad was here somewhere, that sort of thing. And something in me told me to look up, really look. Because the window that I was looking at was looking out into a woodsy area, that sort of thing. It was kind of a woodsy. She was in a nursing home, and this woodsy area that I was looking at was kind of like their back door, because I'd walked down to the room that she was in, because she was in transition. So I kind of walked out just to kind of get a break, and outside this woodsy area was absolutely full of white birch trees. And it was one of those things where I just felt like somebody tapped me on the shoulder and said, look. And it was like they were just glowing out there in this woodsy area was the white birch, because in the winter white birch still show up. It's like they almost glow out there. Even in a rainy, ucky weather, they're still white birch, and they're still out there. So I have a tendency to really love white birch, and it was kind of a touching moment that I seen or noticed or was guided to see all these white birches. So this painting is white birch trees, and I'll show a really nice picture that I seen. So when I seen these, I was like, I like the white birch, so I'm going to do a painting of the white birch. But this painting is really big, and I'm getting kind of tired of my fruit painting over here, so I was thinking it needs to be changed out. So, yeah. So the white birch. And then, it's kind of interesting, they even send you one of these little guys. So that it's a magnifying thing. So, it's a company that I don't think gets enough recognition when it comes to paint by number. I'm expecting it'll probably be a little while before I get around to painting these. But very few companies send you decent paintbrushes. They usually send you these little, these things here, and I don't know, and nobody uses them. houseart.uk sends really nice paintbrushes. So the other paint by number that I got from them is succulent plants. You guys know I like succulent plants. So I'm going to take a quick look at that one also. And there's the camera. There we go. Show it focuses. There it goes. Okay. So this one is the succulent plant. And again, I'll show a really nice picture up here. And again, it is very large also. There's not a lot of coloring in the background, slight coloring, but not a lot with these. Again, they do have the holders for their paint, and looks like they've sent extras. And so I just, I don't foresee any issues, but I was really excited to, like I said, the reason I went on was because I wanted the paintbrushes. Yeah, I really did. So yeah, so it was nice that they sent the magnifying glass. So that was very nice of them to do so. But yeah, they were somewhat rolled up. They were sent in the box, of course. And so there's houseart.uk. Much bigger than the one that I did for my collaboration. And that was the one I picked. I mean, they let me pick whatever I wanted to pick. So I did pick a smaller one. And that was what I picked. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to painting these, but I'm really looking forward to using these. So I will probably, I'm still working on some other paintings, so I will start painting with these and give another review of these, because I'm anxious to see how great they are and see if they compare to what they send with their paint by numbers. So there you have it. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so yeah. So that's houseofart.uk. Alright, so I'm going to do some other things, and what I always tell you guys, go out there. Be absolutely awesome. Do your thing, and I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.